I'm Malik, and I was a scriptwriter.
I'm Jamie, and I was a technician.
I'm Shaniqua, I was a facilitator.
And I'm Nick, the big man behind the camera.
And this here is... What is his name again? David.
Oh.
David. David is also part of this.
He's our
corporate sponsor.
Yep, he's our supervisor. He gives us financial advice, what we should be doing.
Keeps us on track.
Yep, director. He's our director.
He's cool.
Yep, he's cool like that.
The myth that we're going to be testing today is the myth that my boat won't float. This myth is about a guy who pumps up an inner tube on a hot day, which means the air inside the inner tube is hot at the time. But then once he places it in the Merced River, which is cold, the inner tube, it shrinks in size and is no longer floatable. We're going to test this today by using an inner tube and a bike pump. Yeah.
And a freezer.
In a freezer.
Freezer. Don't forget the freezer.
We're not going to forget the freezer. We want to place the inner tube inside the freezer and check its size and volume over time.
As our female assistant is filling up the entire inner tube, what I was saying, we believe that it could be possible due to the gas law of temperature versus volume. Due to the temperature of the air inside the inner tube decreasing, the particles move slower and strike the surface of the inner tube less frequently and hard, causing the inner tube to seem to deflate. Right now we're filling it in with the lukewarm air, so it's currently moving at a steady speed, but when we actually start to decrease the temperature, it's going to slow down. This is also due to how orderly the particles become and how the cold particles on the outside of the inner tube will become attracted to the particles on the inside of the inner tube, hence we're putting pressure on the outside of the inner tube, kind of pushing it inward, so it would seem to shrink. Guys, Malik had to go rush off to attend to some things. We're going to put the inner tube in the fridge now. Cold room.
The freezer. Sorry. Where it is cold.
It's cold.
It's freezing.
Okay, take inner tube to perform this experiment. Take inner tube.
Throw it in there. And lock it up.
Now we wait.
For a day.
Don't ask why I'm wearing the same thing. I don't have a big selection of clothes. Get over it.
Back into the freezer. OMG.
Oh, it looks exactly the same.
Whoa.
Well, wait,
No. It's the same.
pressure is definitely decreased.
But not the circumference.
Okay, so what does this show? Alright, clearly it did have some form of effect on the actual inner tube, but not enough so to actually decrease the volume. And it was in there for a whole day, so there's no excuse of saying, oh, you didn't give it enough time. It kind of debunks the myth, because honestly, if you really think about it, the myth was a guy fills it with hot water, or hot air.
Hot air.
Hot air.
Hot air.
And throws it in the cold Merced River, and it shrivels up, it shrinks, and seems to deflate, and it won't float.
Whoa.
This is gonna float.
No.
I would even experiment with this to show that it floats, but unfortunately
We have no cold water.
We have no cold water, no pool, and nobody wants to see me in a bikini. I mean, come on, honestly here.
I don't think anyone wants to see me in a bikini.
Jamie, I'm flat. Oh, my boat won't float. Yes, it will. Stop complaining. You just don't want to get your butt cold. God, guys, I'm hungry.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What do you mean?
Look in the freezer.
Whoa!
Oh!
Like a good neighbor,
State Farm is there with Vitarade,
with red
Vines,
with famous Chips
Chips
Ahoy,
Ahoy,
with Vitarade, with apples, with more stuff, with a fan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And this is our particle diagram. Our volume before was 79 inches. The volume afterwards was still 79 inches. Therefore, we had no volume change. In the two systems we show here, our system was basically the bike inner tube. In the first system, we put arrows going down to the system, showing that we had hot air in the first inner tube, and we showed 3 whooshies with that had more energy, showing that they were less orderly and collided more with the surface because they were at a higher temperature. And in the second system, the second inner tube, we showed arrows going towards the system, which represented the cold air hitting the inner tube. And we showed 3 whooshies, but with less wings, showing that they had less energy due to the cold air, and that they were more like coming together because they had less collisions. The relationship was our direct relationship,
Okay.
which was volume and temperature. So the higher the temperature, the higher the volume, the higher the temperature went. And we basically just showed the pressure, how the pressure released, well, how it decreased instead of the volume decreasing.
I got this on video.
So, accordingly to the myth, on a microscopic level, on particles, in the beginning, particles would be moving. Calm down, Jamie.
It won't go down.
Something wrong with it. It's not pumping. It's not pumping. And we're out.
On a hot, warm day.
Hey everyone, we're just doing a test run right here, trying to see if this will actually work, how big the freezer is and all that. Got Malik, Jamie.
What's up?
I think Shaniqua flaked on us because she didn't show up after school today, but it's all good.
You want to get something, bro?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since, dude. I'm hecka hungry though. Might just eat me some apple slices.
Let's throw some
Yeah, let's see if it actually can fit. I don't know.
Our bootleg Merced River.
What are you?
What are you doing in there?
Wow. Putting the inner tube inside of the freezer. This is not going to go out for production, so probably gonna go with this for real.
I know, we need like some music to this.
No.
Oh, come on, this gotta have like the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all ready for this?
I don't know what Shaniqua was doing in there munching out when she should have been getting our stuff, but you know, it serves her right that she got locked in. Alright, so you put it in
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
What are you? Hey!
Nick usually takes over the video, so we have to.
So yeah, you know, we have to make sure we all got the video and yeah.
Sorry, Nick.
Why? Why? That almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh wait, say that again. Wait, what you just said?
God, guys, I'm hungry.
Yeah, maybe you should look. Oh, hold on.
What?
Okay.